Hey everyone, welcome back to Mike's Movie Reviews. Today we're talking about Captain America Brave New World. I just got out of the IMAX screening and I have a lot of thoughts to share. This is a non-spoiler review, so don't worry, I won't ruin anything for you, but stick around because I'll be breaking down what worked, what didn't, and whether this movie brings the MCU back to its glory days. Let's dive in. So Captain America Brave New World honestly feels like a return to form for Marvel. It's been a bumpy road for the MCU lately, and while this movie isn't perfect, it definitely has that classic Marvel feel that we've been missing. However, I'll be honest, the first half felt a little tame, the pacing was a little slow, and I wasn't as hooked as I usually am with Marvel films, but thankfully things picked up in the second half, and by the end, I was pretty entertained. So talking about the acting and the actors, Anthony Mackie as Sam Wilson, aka our new Captain America, really delivers here. He owns this role, and I love seeing him step up as a leader. Harrison Ford stepping in as Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross was also fantastic. He brings that classic Ford presence that commands the screen. However, not all the performances were great. Some of the dialogue from the supporting characters felt a little bit clunky. It's not the worst I've seen from the MCU, but it was noticeable enough to pull me out of the moment just a couple of times. On the visual side, this movie looked great most of the time. The filming style really worked for me, and for the most part, CGI was solid, and there's only a few moments where it felt a little bit off. But where this movie really shines is the sound. Now, I saw this in IMAX, and the audio experience was phenomenal. The sound design, the score, and the action sequences all hit harder in that format, so if you have the chance to see it in IMAX, I definitely recommend it. And finally, let's talk about the story a little bit. While the film had some cool moments and solid action, I just wasn't as engaged as I usually am with Marvel movies. Didn't have that gripping emotional hook that some of the best MCU films had. And also a heads up, you really need to have seen the 2008 Incredible Hulk movie for some of the plot points to make sense. Of course, Avengers Endgame is also essential, but that's a given. And if you haven't watched The Incredible Hulk in a while, I would rewatch it. It might help you before going into this one. Oh, and one last thing, stick around after the entire credits. Of course, there's a post-credit scene in this one. So overall, my rating for Captain America Brave New World is a solid 3 out of 5. It's a fun, visually impressive film with strong performances from Mackie and Ford, but doesn't quite reach the heights of some of the best MCU movies. If you're a Marvel fan, you'll probably enjoy it, but temper your expectations a little bit. So I want to know, what did you think of Brave New World? Are you excited for the future of the MCU? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more movie reviews, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on my next review. See you next time.